Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Janie. Today I'm going to show you exactly everything you need to get your nail business started. You do not need much. It is just a couple of things to get started. The main thing you're going to have to figure out afterwards would be packaging. So let's get started. Okay, straight to the point. First things first, you are going to need nails. So you decide what kind of nails you want. These ones are stiletto. They are the short stiletto for the ones that like the more natural short look. You can get really long ones, short ones, square ones. These ones are coffin. So yeah, they're the shorter coffin ones and everything. So I go more for like the natural looks. So then also, okay, so first things first, you're going to need nails and then you're going to need files. So the file, you're going to need it in order to file the nail and then start the process of putting the nail polish on. Now, next thing you are so these packs of nails, you can get them on Amazon or on eBay. They come really, really cheap and they are, just whichever one you want to get is perfectly fine. Make sure it's the full nail, so then that way they don't have to, because you don't want to get the tips, you want to get the full nail, because since these are going to be sold as press-ons or glue-ons to a customer, you're not going to be doing it directly to a client, so therefore you're going to want to buy the full nails. Just FYI. And then next, you are also going to need one of these. I do recommend you get one of these. They are less than $7 on Amazon. So these are nail holders. Now what you're going to want to do is get one of these, because you can remove this. As you can see, it has a little tiny magnet right there and it sticks on there, which will come in very handy for you to take off when you're going to stick the nail on there and then paint it, then stick it back on, because you're going to struggle if you end up trying to do the nails one by one, because when you're putting the nail polish on, or the decorations, gemstones, anything you want to do on it, it's going to be very difficult to do if you're holding it in your hand, and it's going to come out with those lines and everything. So it's preferably you get one of these. They are under $7 on Amazon. I am going to link it below, so you can just click on that and find the exact one. And they do have different colors. They have rose gold, they have gold, they have black. Whatever color you choose, they do have it. Next, you are going to need double-sided tape and or the little stickies for the nails, the stick-ons, because in order to keep the nail on here, you're going to want to get double-sided tape so it could stick on there. So you stick one side to that, and then the next you are going to need it held in place too. So let me show you just a little example of how that is going to work. If I can get this open. Okay, so basically open that, and then you're going to grab the nail. Then it'll make it a lot easier to hold it in place as you are painting the nail and then putting it under the UV light. Okay, next you are going to want to file the nail a little bit. So what you're going to do is you are going to file the nail a little bit. Do not file too much, because you don't want to make a hole in it. You don't want to just a couple of just go through it where it's all rough. So don't do it too much. You don't have to do it hard either. Just do that a little bit, and then it is prepared for the next step. The next step, you are going to need a base gel. The very next step, before you put anything else on the nail, after you file it, you are going to want to put the base gel. This is the gel that goes on the very first layer, and then you put the nail polish, however many layers you want to put. You could put as many layers as you want. And then at the very, very top, okay, so what you're going to do, I'm sorry, I skipped this step. I don't want you guys to miss this. So you're going to put the base gel first, right? So you put the first coat of the base gel, then you put it under the UV light. Okay, so this one is the one that I got. You do not You do not specifically need this type of light. It does not matter. As long as it's a UV LED lamp. As long as it's that, it will cure your nail polish. So what you do, grab the nail, stick it on there, file it a little bit, just to make it a little bit rough so that the nail polishes can grip on. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this coat on first. Then next you're going to put it under the lamp, let it seal for about 60 seconds. Then next, you are going to put your nail polish, whatever color you choose, color gel. It has to be gel. So this one is a glittery. You can use anything. You can even use different brands. You do not have to stick with one specific brand for, you do not have to stick with one specific brand so that it can work. You can actually use one brand gel base and then use a different brand gel colors and then a different brand gel top. So basically you do this first, then stick it under the UV lamp. Then you do any colors, whatever color you want. You do one coat, then stick it under the UV lamp. Then when you take it out, after 60 seconds, you can put another coat depending on if the gel polish was too thin or so. You don't want a see-through nail depending on what look you're going for. Every coat, after every single coat, you have to stick it under the UV lamp for at least 60 seconds. 30 to 60 seconds. I do recommend 60 seconds so that it could cure it correctly. Then after that, when you're done getting the exact color that you want, you are going to need the top coat. So this is very important, the top coat gel. Now, this is actually what seals all the nail polish and the base and everything. This is actually, it cures clear on top of the nail, so it gives it that shiny finish. Unless you want the matte look, it does have to be a top coat, which it would say matte on it. So matte is more of a grainy, more rough look. So depending on what you like, that is basically what you're gonna need. I did use this double-sided tape to stick onto, give me 1 second. I am looking for, okay, so basically you just find double-sided tape. I did find this one at Target. You can find them also at your local dollar store. It does not matter where you get it from, as long as it is sticky. You can actually also use the little stickies for the nails. You can also use these, stick them on here, and then use that to hold the nails on there. Oops, hit the camera. Okay, so basically that is all you need. So first step, you need to stick the nail on here. Get your nails, whatever nail you want, stick them on here. And then after that, you file them a little bit so they could be kind of rough. Then after that, then you put the base gel. So you put one coat, very thin coat, then you put it under the UV light 60 seconds. Then you put a color. You could put 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how thick you want. If you have very brittle nails, so you're doing it on yourself, you put more layers. But if you're doing on these, you don't want to put that many because you are selling it and you don't want to waste your product. So after you do that, you put as many layers. After each layer, 60 seconds under the UV light. Remember that every layer needs to go under the UV light. Then after that, at the very top, you put a thin coat of this. You do not need that many coats of this. You need just one. If you want to, you could use 2, but you only need 1. Then put it under the UV light for 60 seconds and you are done. Now you are ready for the decorations and whatever you want. I do use a quick grip for the rhinestones or whatever other decorations I am putting on the nail. This is what I use. You can actually use anything you want. You can use the Gorilla Glue. You can use whatever you want, basically. You could use Quick Tack too. I'm sorry. It's something tack, but this is the one that I use. It does not matter really what you use, as long as it's like a super glue that you could stick straight to the nail. And we'll basically put the dots and then put the rhinestones or glitter, whatever you want. Okay, so hope this video was helpful. Feel free to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Subscribe for more videos like this, and have a beautiful day.